This will await a final decision by President Obama, but the Pentagon at this hour is now prepared to send 100 U.S. ground troops, military advisors to Iraq. Several U.S. officials are telling me it does await a final decision by President Obama. That decision could come as soon as today, we are told. 100 military advisors to Iraq. They will be Green Berets, Army Rangers, Navy SEALs. If approved, they will deploy to the headquarters of Iraqi Army brigades around the country, around Iraq. They will advise Iraqi forces, but they have an additional job. They will also collect intelligence on the location and disposition of ISIS forces, the militants that both the Iraqis and the U.S. want to see out of the fight in Iraq. Don, I think what's so significant here for the military, for the Pentagon, is, the president has said no U.S. ground forces in Iraq. But these guys, these 100 special forces, they are always prepared for combat. I don't know a single member of the special forces that isn't. So when they go to these brigade locations around Iraq, they certainly may not be on the very front line of combat, but they will be close to the unrest, and they will be in a position of some security concern, many U.S. officials believe. But that is where we are today. An announcement could come from the White House as soon as today. But this is the option we believe the Pentagon certainly is preparing for, and the one that the president is considering.
Barbara, the question is, does the White House appear? I guess it does. I don't want to read too much into this, but, the distinction between ground troops and combat troops. But do they seem to be backing off of their initial assertion that there would be no ground troops sent to Iraq for this particular conflict?
I think that's a really good point to sort of expand on a bit here, Don. The president has made it very clear the U.S. is not going back into ground combat in Iraq in a significant way. The kinds of troops and formations and weaponry that we saw over the years of the war in Iraq that the U.S. pulled out of in December 2011. But, and here's a big but, the U.S. has been out of Iraq since 2011. Now, very small group, but they are special forces on the ground. They will be at brigade headquarters, advising Iraqi troops, but also gathering intelligence. I think we will have to see what their exact orders are, so to speak, which has not come out yet publicly. But I can tell you, I've spoken to a number of sources who say, look, special forces, they are always prepared. They always know that combat can come to them. If you are in an Iraqi brigade headquarters somewhere in northern Iraq, you may not technically be in combat, but if an artillery shell comes your way, you're in combat. So this is a very sensitive situation at the moment.